I saw three little words hanging on a kitchen wall. Wooden letters painted white in a house that wasn't tall. Live, love, laugh, simple as a prayer. But sometimes the smallest words carry the most air. I've chased 1,000 miles looking for what matters most. Money comes and money goes, but love is what we toast. I've seen rich men lonely and poor men full of light. Turns out happiness ain't something you can buy. So live like every sunrise knows your name. Love like every heart deserves the same. Laugh like the world ain't broken in half. If all we leave behind is the joy inside our path, then we did it right. If we live, love, laugh.
I've seen rich men lonely and poor men full of light. Turns out happiness ain't something you can buy. So live like every sunrise knows your name. Love like every heart deserves the same. Laugh like the world ain't broken in half. If all we leave behind is the joy inside our path, then we did it right. If we live, love, and laugh. Great song, Live, Love, Laugh by Sam Sagewood. Okay, Monday morning. Got Miss Kara sitting with me out in the garage. Say, hey, Miss Kara.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday.
Got a beautiful day. It's a little bit windy. Weather's pretty warm, but that's okay. So this is a windy part of the year for Oklahoma.
Every part of the year is a windy part of the year.
Anyway, I'm going to give you a sports update real quick, then we'll get on to our topic of the week. OU softball girls wins 2 out of 3 from Texas A&M at College Station. Got a SEC conference win, regular season. They go to Lexington, Kentucky. They will play, OU girls will play the winner, LSU in Georgia. Play them on Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Time. Proud of the girls for doing what they did.
Yeah, it was nail biters this weekend. They kept us on our toes.
It was a good series of games. Cassidy Pickering hit a home run, kind of got out of her slump a little bit.
I was just going to say that. The girls all did well, but Cassidy, that grin on her face when she got that base hit first and then she got that home run.
Yeah.
I mean, telling you what, that girl felt it to her toes. I love it.
So she was in a slump, coming out of it a little bit. She got a little more work to do and to get her confidence back. OU baseball played Florida this weekend at Norman. Won 1 out of the 3. Kind of disappointed in that series. They wish we'd won the series instead of losing the series. They'll play Arkansas starting next Friday at Arkansas. So they got their hands full again this next weekend. So good luck to those guys. Our Chicago Cubs, another team that Kara and I follow, they are sitting 2 games in the lead. Ahead of St. Louis and Cincinnati. They play Cincinnati today, tomorrow, and Wednesday, so that's a huge series for them. They need to win at least 2 of them. Hope they could sweep, and then they got to deal with St. Louis later on. So St. Louis and Cincinnati are tied for second, 2 games behind. So
I got the faith in the Cubbies. I got the faith in the Cubbies.
Yes, you got to have the faith. And I wanted to wrap it up right there. Wrap. Okay, and one thing I want to mention before we really get into this week's topic is I want to see if you guys that do a little prayer. Friends of mine, close friends of mine, that one had an ankle injury and others got some health issues he's dealing with. So reaching out to them, and anybody out there, pray for them.
Stay strong and pray. All will be all right.
Miss Kara, I asked her what topics we wanted to talk about. She said, why don't we talk about some of the things we have been doing?
We've been working on stuff.
Yard work in the flower bed. Kara ordered, I told her I'd like a lot of colorful flowers and such, and she bought a couple of packets of seeds.
It was about 5,000 seeds. So
we got a bunch of seeds, and they're mixed colorful
it's just mixed
flowers.
stuff. Mm-hmm.
And one thing that Kara's figured out, you can take those old egg crates that's kind of cardboard, they're biodegradable.
Mm-hmm.
She read somewhere you put the seeds in each one of the egg slots where they're evenly distributed instead of broadcast, and we got those in covered up, and they're all look like they're all coming up.
Yeah, comes in handy. What I read is because the weird rain that we have in Oklahoma, it's not usually just some light rain scattered around. It's a lot of deluge that we get this time of year. So what ends up happening is we get all these seeds out there and they just wash out in the yard. So this kind of gives them a little home to dig into and lay a little deeper so they don't just run out. And so far so good. Thanks for Blythe and Casey for saving egg crates from the cafe, and Bob and I've got them all out there. But the cool thing is right now I really don't know what all we have. I know for sure we have zinnias.
Well, I'm doing the Google search with a camera. You hit Google,
right?
Hit the camera, show it at the whatever plant you're looking at. It's usually pretty accurate.
What's the green fluffy one out front? The tall one.
I don't know.
Do you remember?
No.
Oh,
I don't know.
I think we got a couple of geraniums. The other thing we did was because I think we've talked about the ergonomic system. I think I'm saying that right, that we have in the house. How do you say that?
Oh,
the garden.
Hydroponic.
Hydroponic. Thank you. We've talked about it, but it's really starting to grow. So we took some of those vegetable seeds that we had that replaced the dead pods in it and put them out. So we've got a lot of okra going. I think we're going to thin it today a little bit because
got okra out in the yard where we usually plant our garden. Got, I think, a couple of seeds in the hydroponic garden.
Mm-hmm. It's cherry tomatoes.
Cherry
tomatoes.
We
put cabbage out there with the okra as well.
Maybe broccoli.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, I don't know. But we shout out to Ron. He had one of these garden dealers, really liked it. He had an extra one. We bought it off of him, and thank him. It's been fun for me.
Bob loves it. I mean, it's like his little baby in the house.
Yeah, that's my little baby right now, and it's kind of cool to watch it grow in the house and have the light cycle. You can hear the water watering the system, and
makes me feel like having
maintaining the root system. We just cleaned out the water reservoir. It's pretty cool. I really like it. Ours is a garden too, which is it's an upright pod or 16 pod 2-tower system. And it's pretty easy, and so far we've done well. We hadn't lost anything yet. We've got the yard looking good.
Bob has the yard looking good,
and we've done a lot of planting flowers around the house. They'll be coming out. Some of them are blooming already. Mm-hmm. What was that one that you said was blooming? Zinnia. Mm-hmm. So far so good.
We have lantana going. Lantana is another one we have going.
Okay, but we're going to have several, and glad to be able to still get around physically and do such as that. I just wanted to tell you guys what we've been doing this spring and this past week or so. We kind of, 2 cats that we have are outside cats, and they stay in the garage. We cracked the garage just a little bit, maybe 4-6 inches, where they can go in and out at night. And Kara had been putting the food and water on the floor of the garage, and she kept saying boy, they've been cleaning up all the food and water last week. I said,
something's wrong. I said, something's wrong. We're getting a possum or something.
Something not right. So that next morning, everything was gone again. We got a security cam in the garage, and I found sure enough it was a possum. So we have a small game trap for it, and the first night I caught a cat.
Caught Johnny.
caught her own cat.
So he learned that lesson pretty quick.
So he was traumatized for a few hours because we'd been gone. I don't know how long he was in there. He got home at night, and we got a cat. So
Johnny was in there just kind of making these little pitiful noises, and June was sitting at the very edge of the garage just looking at him like, you dumbass. How'd you manage that one?
We reset the trap, got everything ready. I told Kara, I said, put that food up higher. If that possum comes back, he can't he can't climb up to where the food is, and the cat can get to the. Well, sure enough, next morning.
So I learned something new. I didn't know that possum couldn't climb.
Well, they can climb a little bit, but not like a cat. Or anyway, we caught the cat, we caught the cat first day, then caught the possum the second day, and
It was a big one too.
we
It had been eating well, I guess.
yeah, we gave it a new home to say the least. But then the next day, we're getting ready to leave. I think it was yesterday.
It was yesterday.
We went to go see our close friends Ron and Candy, and
Yeah.
backed the car out of the garage, and Kara's pushing the garage down, and the garage was almost all the way down, and I'd be dang if that
June
female-
decided she wanted to go in.
yeah. So the female cat, it's in the corner of the garage, and it's trapped with
I'm
the garage
screaming.
pushing down. Kara's going, oh my God, what I do? And I said, well, mash that
I was
down
hitting the button
again.
as fast as I could. Her little legs were squirming. That's a lot of pressure on a baby kitty.
Oh,
And
yeah.
she just kind of looked at us because it was time for us to go. We couldn't. He goes, there's nothing we can do about it right now anyway. But she's fine.
Yeah, she's
She
up and
bounced
around.
back.
But
I think she knows we're talking about her because she keeps jumping on the back of my chair, scaring the crap out of me.
But it was, it mashed her in
The belly.
the belly area where it had a lot of give. I think if it'd been in rib cage or hip or something like that, it could have been worse. But she's getting around fine.
She got lucky.
Got really lucky. I don't think she'll do that again.
You think? Let's hope there's a little more sense in them than that.
But
Loving life.
loving life. Early on, we're praying for some of our close friends to get better from some of their health issues and heal like they need to. I think everything's going to be all right, but it just takes time to heal and get better.
We're all in it together.
I don't know if I mentioned it. I hit a milestone last week.
Monday.
Yeah, last Monday.
I threw it out there
You did?
a little bit. I just said,
On the broadcast?
yeah,
Podcast?
on Monday that it was your birthday.
Oh, okay. Well, I missed that part. Anyways, my birthday, I turned 70, and I tell people if I've known I was going to live this long, I'd take better care of myself. Still pretty healthy. Probably got a few more pounds than I should have. We still get around, get this meet our peeps. We go Tuesday at Lazy Circle. We just love doing that. We bring our snackle box, our charcuterie food. Barry and Sherry usually bring
Something amazing.
some special dip.
Barry's a heck of a cook.
Yes, Barry, one heck of a cook. A lot of his recipes that has the meat in it are wildlife, and I just love it. It's elk,
Bison, elk.
bison, elk, deer. He does a really good job of cooking it up and preparing it with a lot of his
Smokes.
seasonings, and
He smokes a lot of stuff.
yes, puts together his own seasonings that he usually pretty good on that. So shout out to him. So anybody wants to come by on Tuesdays, Lazy Circles at 4:00 starting. It usually goes 4 to 6 like that. We've had as little as 6 or 8, as many as 15 to 20 that would show up, and a lot of the regulars that aren't usually part of the posse, they even recognize it. We invite them too, and they'll come get a little snack, and it's pretty cool to be able to do that. And
Yep.
we love the ownership there, the staff there,
Met a lot of great people there.
a lot of great people, and the range of ages is phenomenal, from the early 20s to the 70s. I'm not quite the patriarch, but I'm
Right behind
about
you.
a year behind the oldest of the group. But we had a great time. Everybody enjoys each other's company, and it's special for us.
Yes, it is.
Then figure out where sports are playing, either watch it here or go to Land Run or something like that, where we can watch the sports, have multiple TVs. And we met a lot of great people at the Land Run Grill in Norman. So shout out to them also.
We're in a good place.
I enjoy doing this podcast. I really enjoy people that give us feedback about it and say, that's a pretty cool podcast you do. And podcasts we do, you get different people giving kind of reviews, and that's cool. And trying to set up some special guests here in the next week or so.
We're going to have Timmy back out. My daughter wants to do one. She's in the real estate business and just kind of wants to give y'all some pointers on how that works. I'd like to get Jacob out here one more time before he heads to Taos. He's moving out there. Then whoever else is thinking they'd want to
we've
join
talked
in.
to Corey Valdez
Yeah.
about coming out. He said he would like to do that. It just takes a little bit to coordinate the time schedule when both times would work. So we're working on that. We really enjoy having guests, and I think a lot of them guests are tentative at first, saying, "Oh, I don't know if I can do this." And once you see it's really laid back, it's no big deal. And I edit the best I can, so where it's not
So sometimes if it's a little jumpy, there's a reason.
mumbo jumbo. Yeah,
We are definitely not pros.
yeah. Well, I couldn't imagine. I have a new respect for announcers on TV that's live, trying to talk all the time without messing up a lot. And if they do mess up, shame on you for calling them out for when they do mess up, because it's a hard deal to keep your thoughts in order and doing stuff like this. Anyway, we enjoy doing it, and I hope you enjoy this podcast. I want to say hey to my German family. See if I can get all the names. I haven't brought them up in a while. My German daughter Karen, her husband Christian, their children Colin and Chloe, Karen's niece, our niece,
Daughter.
Charisma. Shout out to Karsten,
You forgot Raphael.
Raphael. Oh, Anne Marie.
Anne Marie.
Yeah, the Mama Song. She's the one that was instrumental in me being able to meet Anne Marie's daughter, Karen. She came here in 1999, and we're still going strong. Family. Shout out to them.
Miss you guys.
Miss you guys. We're going to call this a wrap, and I'm going to say off Wiedersehen.
Call it a wrap.
Bye.